Warning, opinions ahead.
The importance of a unique voice for an iconic, well-known character. Without being a fan of Looney Tunes, you would be able to identify a character like Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck just by listening to their voice, right? Both of those characters' voices have been consistent in the sense that each actor has attempted to do a good impression of the previous voice. We can easily identify characters such as SpongeBob, Mario, certain Looney Tunes characters, Kermit the Frog, Elmo, Yogi Bear, Shaggy, Mickey Mouse, etc. from their voices. A good look around will show you that popular characters tend to stay popular longer when they maintain a unique voice or way of talking. They become more memorable, in a sense. The voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, like many characters, has had quite a few different voice actors. The problem is the voice hasn't been as consistent, unlike with many other popular characters. Even though Sonic is a very well-known character, these drastic changes in voice tone and way of speaking affect the memorability of Sonic in a sense, especially when you eventually just give him a regular dude voice. More on that later. So, Sonic over the years has transitioned into sounding like a normal guy instead of a blue cartoon anthropomorphic hedgehog. Let's go over the voice actors for Sonic and attempt to figure out which one fits the character the most and would do good sticking with the character over time. Sonic's voice actors. Jaleel White took on the voice for Sonic in The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Satam. Jaleel had previously acted in the show known as Family Matters, where he played Steve Urkel. Now, while this voice is not necessarily plain, it still doesn't have that much of a shine, I guess I could say.
Come on, Sal. Lazar's magic spells can really kick some Robotnik tail.
It sounds kind of like Steve Urkel, but not too much. It's not much of an exciting voice in my opinion, and I don't think Sonic should sound similar to Steve Urkel. It's okay, I guess, but in my opinion, it doesn't completely fit Sonic. Ryan Drummond is mainly known for voicing him in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and Sonic Heroes.
Well, maybe you're right. Thanks, Knuckles.
The voice shines, somewhat. It's nothing too exciting, but it's way better than the next two on the list. It's not a completely easily recognizable voice yet, but it sure does get close. It's okay, I would say. Jason Griffith started voicing Sonic after Ryan. Jason's shine for Sonic is in the way he has Sonic almost emphasize everything he says.
They don't give a guy a break, huh?
While that's unique, it makes Sonic seem a bit like an emotionless robot.
Amy? What are you doing here?
It's somewhat recognizable, but I don't think it's completely fitting. Roger Craig Smith started to voice Sonic after Jason.
I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
This voice just sounds like some dude. What little tiny bit of shine Sonic's voice has had with the previous actors listed has transitioned into no shine at all. Now let's talk about the voice I consider to be the best for Sonic. That voice would be Martin Burke, who had voiced Sonic in the Sonic OVA movie.
We don't have time to play little games with you. Get out of our way!
This voice really stood out to me. It's really cartoony and unique. It's what I would imagine a heroic blue cartoon anthropomorphic hedgehog to sound like. Even with some of the less colorful, more serious tones Sonic Team has been known to place in their games, this Sonic voice would still work in my opinion. It worked in the serious moments of the OVA.
What did you say? Release Sarah now, Robotnik! Grab a hold of my hand!
I think the voice is good, and Martin did a great job as Sonic in the OVA. Solution. In order to ensure that Sonic has an easily recognizable voice that is consistent, I think that over time they should transition his voice back to one that sounds similar to Martin Burke's Sonic, or at least Ryan Drummond's Sonic, and then have the actors that come after that to keep on doing good impressions of that type of voice, instead of evolving the voice into something completely different every time. I like the approach they took with Sonic Mania Adventures by making the characters mute, because you know, if you can't give the characters good voices, then don't give them a voice at all, I guess. Sonic deserves a cool, unique voice just like all of the other popular characters out there. Maybe someday, I guess. Possible new Sonic voice? So, Ben Schwartz is apparently going to voice Sonic in the new Sonic movie that's coming out in 2019. The owners of Tails Channel have put together a video on it and thrown in some voice clips of some of Ben's roles.
That was very unprofessional. It's just your whole thing is startling to me. Anyway, Manny, how you doing? Sorry, I don't speak Morse code. Do you maybe want to write your answers down or... Well, talk about hard-headed, am I right? Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Our apologies to Flintheart Glomgold, who's been bumped.
Every now and then he kind of sounds like Burke's voice for Sonic, and that makes me a bit excited. I like that Roger won't be voicing Sonic in this movie. I don't have anything against Roger personally, but I just don't think his voice for Sonic is fitting. I'm still a bit anxious or whatever about this because Ben's clips in this video sound like a mixture of Roger Craig Smith Sonic and Martin Burke Sonic. My least favorite and my most favorite Sonic voice together. What in the world? He may end up sounding mostly like Roger Sonic in the movie, and if so, that'll be very disappointing to me. A few people have been saying that the voice needs to be deeper, and to that I have to say, no, please don't. Roger sounded terrible enough as Sonic, no offense. Sonic is 15 and he's a cartoon blue hedgehog. I don't think he should sound like some regular old dude or, just some man. Other people are saying that they like the voice as it is in the clips and that it sounds like an older version of Sonic's OVA voice. I personally, of course, want Ben to sound as close as possible to Sonic's OVA voice. If Ben sounds really close to Sonic's OVA voice in this movie, that'd be awesome and seemingly serve as a little reference to the OVA. So if Ben does end up sounding a lot like Sonic's OVA voice and he somehow gets to voice Sonic outside of the movie, if that's even likely at all, that'd be a dream come true to me. How about we bring Burke back, eh? I mean, I wish. Goodness, just get a good main Sonic voice again. I hope Ben Schwartz does a great job as Sonic and at least makes this already bad sounding movie more tolerable.